But first, May 25th marked the 60th anniversary of the night heavyweight champion Muhammad Ali beat Sonny Liston in the first round of their title fight in Lewiston. Boxing was far more popular when that fight took place than it is now, and Ali was on his way to superstardom.
Last weekend, folks in Lewiston unveiled a permanent work of art to honor his legacy. David Guilford was there and reports there is more to this story than meets the eye.
Ali comes to Lewiston again. Mainers welcomed a permanent statue on Main Street.
He's still bumping up and down on the left side of the ring.
60 years after Muhammad Ali made history in this city.
The crowd is gathered away from the Sports Division camera.
The worldwide icon added to his legacy here. A year after changing his name from Cassius Clay, Ali headed to Lewiston for a heavyweight title fight that had to be moved from Boston. On May 25, 1965, Ali delivered what many called the Phantom Punch, knocking Sonny Liston down in the first round and retaining his title.
Shows a strong man, a determined man, somebody who fights for what he wants.
Lewiston native Thomas Platts was in 7th grade when he watched the fight in person. He helped fundraise for the project.
Somebody, I think, who really speaks to who the people of this area are. Hard workers, grit and determination.
It's 10 feet of bronze on a 4-foot base. There's no nameplate. There's no need. 60 years after the fight, and with Ali dead for nearly a decade, everyone still knows who this is.
It's big, bold, and strong like Auburn and Lewiston are. That's what it had to be. It couldn't be. This man can't be represented on any scale that's diminished whatsoever. I use these colored papers.
Artist Charlie Hewitt is from Lewiston and created the hopeful signs that have sprung up in Maine and beyond. He helped spearhead the statue project.
Lucky for you, I'm not going to make a long speech. My long speech is right there under the sheet.
With input from Hewitt, renowned Philadelphia sculptor Zenos Foudakis carefully planned each detail. This photo from the fight by Neil Leifer is considered one of the greatest sports photos ever. But Hewitt explained they went with something original and chose Ali's stance seconds after that.
And I think it's beautiful. This pose says, "Don't mess with me."
Because of that, the statue won't eternally glare down at passersby, yelling and swinging. This Ali stands at the ready.
He's really there. He's looking at your side. The sculptor's brilliant. He's not looking down at you.
This is a long-awaited celebration, and after 60 years, there's a permanent reminder of the night Ali sprinkled some of his greatness over Maine. But there's one more thing you need to know. There's a reason this might be the only Ali statue in the world. We spoke with Muhammad's widow, Lonnie.
In Islam, we are not allowed to have full-bodied statues. It's because we consider it idols, right?
Muhammad Ali famously was a devout Muslim. Islamic faith forbids statues of people or animals. No one from the Ali family came to the unveiling in Lewiston. In Ali's hometown of Louisville, Kentucky, the Muhammad Ali Center has many works of art, but no statues. The city itself has also found other ways to honor its champion.
I don't want anybody feeling insulted because there's a Muslim community there. I want them to embrace it, and then if it comes up in a narrative at some point later, it'll be about something beautiful and good and important.
He was one of the most compassionate human beings.
Lonnie is used to talking about her husband's legacy and thought hard about what this moment meant to her.
It's a beautiful piece. I look at it as art, too, because that's what it is. And even though I'm not there, I still am thankful and humbled by this whole initiative of the city of Lewiston to honor Muhammad in this way because of the way they felt about him.
I'm really, really happy to hear that. It means a lot to me.
The name Muhammad Ali carried weight in our family, not just because he was a boxing legend, but because he was a Muslim, black, and unapologetically himself.
One of the speakers at the unveiling was Ilyas Bashir, a Lewiston, Auburn native and a 3-time New England Golden Gloves winner. As a Muslim, how do you feel about having it be a statue?
I do get the idea, like the religious background, et cetera, but I think it's amazing having a Muslim statue here. You know, to me, it's one of the very first I've ever heard of in America, and because it's next to the mosque as well, it's actually perfect because the mosque is right across the street. The idea that it's even more inclusive than ever before by having a statue here versus other places, so I think it's pretty cool.
Glenn Cugno runs a boxing gym. For him, the statue could not have been placed more perfectly. And where's your academy?
We're right across the street. Second floor, right in that building. You know, these kids have a hard day in the gym, a hard day, you know, doing whatever. They can come down here and get a look at this thing and remember why we do what we do, you know what I mean?
And so, to our knowledge, Lewiston, Maine now has the only full-body statue of Muhammad Ali, with a face that still brings a smile to his widow.
They did a really good job.
And, like that fight 60 years ago, there will be pondering and questions and reflection in this patch of grass for years to come.
Wow.
There's a lot to ponder there.
It is. It's a nice looking statue, too.
I'm really interested in all the layers to this story, which David told so well.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And it's really cool, too, that they're embracing it, you know, talking to the kid who is of the Muslim faith to say, hey, I get the religious piece, but this is really cool to have here. By the way, when David explained to Lonnie Ali where the statue would be placed, she said Muhammad would have it no other way but to be on Main Street.
Totally in character.